It's one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. On one sideline, the head coach of the Patriots. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Opposing him, that's Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Luther Burden now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
That's good for the Bears.
So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Williams from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Patriots, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Patriot first down.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Five still to go here. This is second down. May off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Going to run again with Swift. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Williams on the play action. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Again, it's Williams. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. Caught on the slant. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make the play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Going play action, May. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, it's May. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
They go play action. Here's May. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the air on first down, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's a New England first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a first down. Here's May to the air. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Second down at the 32-yard line.
Williams set to pass. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Williams from the gun. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Williams off the play fake. He's going to tuck it and run. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here's Swift. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Loveland working the right side. Love a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Tackled by Keon White. A gain of only
So it looks
yard.
like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
At the 11-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Here's May. That's complete to Jackson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To number 80.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 21.
Again, it's May.
1st down, Patriots.
Connects on the crosser. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. May now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Made a throw it. Henry on the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
first and goal at the 6-yard
May
line.
now. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
At the Bears' 3-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with third and goal. Here's May again. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
There's a dive up the middle. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20.
It's a gain
So a
of
new set of
18.
downs. Here we go. First and 10.
And the Bears' first down.
Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 2. At the 28.
Second down, looking for options. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout.
That's good for a Bears first down.
First down throw by Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 4.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force the throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Chiefs. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Chiefs wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's C.J. Stroud. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. This one's gone to the half, all tied, low-scoring affair here in the regular season. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He was a big factor in the first half, as evidenced by this play right here. This one's at halftime, and it's the Bengals lead by a field goal at halftime. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Marcus Jones.
The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing is May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Patriot first down.
The give now to Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
It's a gain of 7.
This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
A gain of 1 yard.
Here's May on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
First down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Williams on 1st down. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Brought in right side by Moore. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bears first down. First down and goal to go.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Caught out wide. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Here's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Has him on the quick hitter. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. That's caught for the first. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. They run the counter with Swift. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams to throw on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Swift gets it again on second down. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up third and 1.
Williams with the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
They'll run it with Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down, May. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a...
What a hit, and the ball's loose! And they steal it back on the return. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Barry Dallas on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots push the lead up to 12.
Bears 16.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Burden now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. They've got some distance ahead of them, starting deep in their own territory after that free kick. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
For a Bears 1st down.
Running behind center with Swift. He dodged the tackle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st down, Williams to throw. Gets him on the end route. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 more yards. Complete to Romo.
On the ground with Swift. Running in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
21 yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. 1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Putting the tight end in motion. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Working quickly here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 19-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by 12. 3rd and goal, defense in the dime with their backs against the wall. Looking to throw it. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's 4th down and goal.
Desperation time here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that could create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run out.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears trim the deficit down to 5.
Bears 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Jones. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate. This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots make the play that should win them this game. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Henderson on 1st and 10. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Henderson on the give. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.